Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff, Shelton, and others rally behind Taylor Townsend over her historic WTA feat. 13 years after bossing the junior circuit as world number 1, Taylor Townsend has officially doubled down on greatness. On Friday, the American powerhouse became the world number 1 in doubles after advancing to the final at the 2025 Mubadala City DC Open. Teaming up with Zhang Shuai, Townsend secured the milestone when their semifinal opponents, Emma Raducanu and Elena Rybakina, retired mid-match. It's a proud moment for American tennis. She will replace her usual partner, Katerina Siniakova, at the top. Siniakova is currently spending her 161st career week as number 1 and her 46th straight since the end of the U.S. Open last year. The WTA doubles rankings are calculated based on a player's best 12 results over the past 12 months. And so, 9 of both Townsend and Siniakova's top 12 results have come from their time playing together. Those include 2 titles as a pair. But the difference lies in the other 3 results. While Siniakova's remaining results contribute 835 ranking points, Townsend will now total either 945 or 1,120 points, depending on the outcome of Sunday's final in Washington. That edge has pushed her past her close friend and longtime partner. But this historic moment also comes with another remarkable first. Townsend is now the first mother ever to become world number 1 in WTA doubles. The 29-year-old returned to the tour in April 2022, just over a year after giving birth to her son, Adin Aubrey, in March 2021. Since then, her comeback has gained steady momentum, culminating in a career-defining breakthrough this week. "It feels like a dream and is without a doubt one of the highlights of my career," Townsend told the WTA after her accomplishment. "I loved watching doubles, especially Martina Navratilova play. And it's an incredible honor to join the list of amazing players to have earned the number 1 ranking." Townsend also celebrated the news with an emotional Instagram post. Taylor Townsend, number 1 in the world globe showing Europe Africa, face screaming in fear first mom. To ever be a world number 1 white heavy checkmark, this is a literal dream come true. Thank you Adin for giving me a new purpose. Red heart son, thank you at Elevate with John for all that we have done to make my dreams a reality. Sparkles person in lotus position medium dark skin toned. That post quickly filled up with congratulatory messages from her fellow American players. Among the first to respond was Shelton, a longtime friend who will also partner with her in the new mixed doubles format at the U.S. Open. He commented, "One of them ones," and followed it up by proudly sharing WTA's post announcing her world number 1 status on his Instagram story. Jessica Pegula, a former world number 1 in doubles herself, also chimed in with the simple but powerful emoji, index pointing up light skin toned. Coco Gauff, another former doubles world number 1 from 2022, celebrated in her own way. She tagged Townsend with TT1 and a crown emoji in her Instagram story, continuing a long-running trend of publicly supporting Townsend throughout her journey. Madison Keys also joined in. She posted about Townsend's accomplishment with a red heart emoji and tagged her friend in the post. The two share a close bond, and Townsend had even attended Keys' wedding back in November 2024. This is a deeply meaningful moment for Townsend, who has spoken openly about the balance between motherhood and life on the tour. Her son Adin Aubrey is not just part of her support system. He's at the heart of her motivation. Interesting facts. 1. Taylor Townsend is the 50th player to climb up to number 1 in WTA doubles rankings history, ever since they began on September 10, 1984. 2. She is the 13th American player to achieve it. 3. Townsend is also the 5th left-handed player to do it, after Navratilova, Lucy Safarova, Ekaterina Makarova, and Storm Hunter. When Taylor Townsend opened up about how she gains motivation from her son, since returning, Taylor Townsend has lifted 2 Grand Slam doubles titles, first at the 2024 Wimbledon Championships and then at the 2025 Australian Open. Along the way, she also added several WTA 1000 wins to her resume. And now, she's climbed to the top of the rankings. Being a mother to AJ motivates me on different levels. Townsend shared in February. Being a mom, and just honestly, the strength and resilience that I have that I draw from knowing that the experience that I'm having and that I'm living is not normal. And it's something that takes so much strength. It takes so much strength to be able to leave your child for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. So I draw from that. Being a mother to Aden also has given me a large amount of accountability. Me looking at my son's eyes and telling him, hey, I'm leaving, but I'm going to come back with a trophy. I mean that SHD. I mean that with everything in me, because my word is everything to me. And that's what I teach him. Say what you mean what you say. And so I keep those words, and I keep the way that he looks at me. And I see that, and it drives me. And it motivates me in a different way that I had never had in my entire life. It is a constant motivator. Townsend's story continues this weekend. She and Zhang will take on Americans Caroline Dolehide and Sophia Kenin in the final on Sunday. Whether she wins or not, the world #1 crown is already hers. And so is a place in tennis history. What do you think? Taylor Townsend's triumph, Coco Gauff, Ben Shelton, and a tennis world united in celebration. In a year already overflowing with captivating tennis narratives, one storyline has emerged as an embodiment of resilience, grit, and long overdue recognition. Taylor Townsend reaching world #1 in WTA doubles. For the 28-year-old American, it wasn't just a personal milestone. It was a triumph that echoed across generations, stirring emotions not only in fans, but among her peers as well. And leading the cheer squad? None other than Coco Gauff, Ben Shelton, and a host of other American tennis stars, past and present. From prodigy to pioneer, Taylor Townsend's tennis journey has never followed a conventional path. Once the top-ranked junior in the world, she was lauded for her court craft and old-school serve and volley style. Yet despite her early promise, her professional career met hurdles, including injuries, fitness criticisms, and motherhood, that would have derailed many. But Townsend, a fighter to the core, chose to rewrite her story. Her rise to the doubles summit in 2025, after years of ups and downs, is more than a ranking. It's a revolution. It's a signal to every player who's been told they don't fit the mold. To every young woman who has taken a break to raise a child, that comebacks are real, and greatness doesn't always follow the straightest path. Coco Gauff. She's a trailblazer. The loudest cheer perhaps came from Coco Gauff, the reigning U.S. Open champion and global icon. At just 21, Gauff has already carried the flag for a new era in American tennis. But when Townsend's historic,